Oh, it's all messed up. Why is it all messed up? Hmm. Hello, the internet. For some reason. Why? What is. Oh, I know why. Hang on.
Just pulled a bunch of cables out.
Nope. That didn't work. Let's carry it. Fit. You know, I definitely jinxed myself when I was like, we're going to go live and there's going to be no technical difficulties. Ha! I fixed it.
The machine spirits heard you.
They did. Thank you so much. And Jen is going to be online shortly. And Katie is here, right? Katie, you're here?
I'm here.
Hey! But it is a no visual Katie day.
You just have to look at all the other pretty people instead of me.
Savaged by a werewolf, she was.
But it's really cool though, because now when there's a full moon, I can like lift cars and stuff.
That's
the
awesome.
only good thing. Car lifting.
I mean, you just got to work at it, like underworld style. Eventually, you'll be so like practiced with your abilities, you won't need to wait for a full moon. You can just wolf out when you're ready to.
Or you could just work at an oil change place once a month, lifting cars.
Not as fun.
Traditional mythology is the 3 days around the full moon.
Oh, that's true. Thank you, Professor. Anyways, welcome to Hellbreakers, an Expanse RPG, where we are bounty hunters in space. My name is Merrick Moyer. My pronouns are he, him. I am running the game for this evening, and we got some fun stuff going on. Talk about some recent announcements and so on. Roll20's got a cool new feature. The players can't see it right now. Game masters can see it. You can get players to see part of it if you change it in your settings, but I have not yet done that. On the journal, there's now new buttons up at the top. You used to like be able to add folders and handouts and so on. There's now a button that's just click add a new character and click add a new handout. So they've broken that out. It's super easy, and you can enable the ability for players to make their own character sheets. So they can load in, just hit character, and they can make their own character sheet. It's a great, wonderful addition to Roll20. Hey, I don't know, if this is your first time to our stream, this is a weird place to jump in. We're 21 episodes in, but we're Roll20 ambassadors, and that's why I was talking about the wonderful virtual tabletop that you can check out at roll20.net for free, or you can pay money and get more features. Recent things. What?
Tyler's being a child.
I know. I just found out you can write in Roll20. It's because they changed the sidebar.
You could always write in Roll20. Now
He just
you can...
never gave me the tools, probably on purpose. It was probably revoked from my account. But it accidentally slipped through.
I mean, here, let's quickly go over to the virtual tabletop to see what Tyler has written. Of course, I probably have to fix the overlay again. Yeah, sure do. We're nope. I got Jen here twice. Jen, you're muted.
I wasn't talking to you.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
Jen's not here twice. She just has my picture and her picture.
What is happening? I don't even know how I've set this up. Hopefully we don't need a VTT today. But it says aerial strike. So we got Jen twice. Everybody else is in the right place. So what's going on?
I've always said we could use a little more Jen in our lives.
What if I did this? That's what I do. That's how I do it.
I'm not in that song. Am I in it? I don't think there's a Jen in Mambo Number 5.
Oh.
I don't think there is
I don't
either.
think so. Yeah.
There's
Anyways,
a Rita.
going back to the other one.
Hey, it works.
No,
Yeah.
Merrick.
Yeah.
Mambo Number 5. This is a very important conversation we need to have right now live on Twitch.
Okay. Cool.
I don't believe it is. I don't believe any conversation needs to happen about Mambo number 5.
No, there's no Jen.
A little bit of you makes me your man. Wow, wow.
That could be anybody,
What?
though.
A little bit of you, Patrick, makes me your man.
What does that mean?
He
I think.
is. Yeah.
That checks out.
Okay, recent stuff. We played a one-shot of Everyday Heroes last week with Jen, Patrick, me, and our friends Lexi and Tim. And that super cool episode is out on YouTube right now, which you can check out. It was a lot of fun, where we just like made some third-level characters and then hung out at a diner. Everything was smooth and fine.
Everything was super cool and fun.
Honestly, for a second, it's no comment off the game, just a comment on my exhaustion. It's like, what? Did we do that? What did I play? But then I remembered it was awesome. It was very, very fun.
It's been a busy couple of weeks. Other cool thing. This Thursday at 2 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Mountain Time, I'm going to be on Thursdage, which is Green Ronin Publishing's like talk show about the age system. So just gonna go hang out. I don't know if it's just gonna be me and disembodied Troy, or Troy's never on camera. He always joins as the disembodied Troy. He's or if I will be there chatting with other people. No idea. Come hang out. It's an hour long and it'll be fun.
I definitely won't watch while working.
I have staff meeting. That means I can watch.
Ooh.
Yeah, I work from home all week, so.
That's right. And you can check it out on like twitch.tv/Green Ronin Publishing. You can go on YouTube. You can watch it on Facebook. It's all like connected and so on. So the chats are all there. You can watch from your portal of choice. Portal. That is basically it for now. So I guess we run the intro video. Yeah?
Let's drop into hyperspace. That's wrong. That's not the...
All right.
No.
And we're back. Yeah. Last time on Hellbreakers, 2 weeks ago, you had been avalanched into like a horrible situation, covered in rocks, barely pushing yourselves up to getting like air, and then when you were fine, yeah, Miles had a bad time.
Yeah. Very
Understatement.
Fleetwood Mac'd hardcore.
Yeah, landslide took you down. Before jumping on stream, I was lying down on the couch listening to The Chain, so Fleetwood Mac.
I heard Fleetwood Mac and I immediately thought, I have to listen to The Chain right now.
It's such a good song. Okay. James got out and was doing a flanking maneuver while the Exit Irregulars and their leader, Lee Bad Egg Lester, checked over for you and had the drone circling and looking for you. However, at a very inopportune moment for them, a wave of fluffy tribble creatures rolled on in, knowing that they were pretty much the precursor for the local cricket wolves. The Exit Irregulars tore off as quickly as they could. Their drone hung around for a little bit. Cricket wolves came, chased the Exit Irregulars. Everybody was very quiet and stealthy. James did an incredibly acrobatic dash through the fragile little tribble balls and arrived or hid in the cave. You
Rick's shielding her. Gorgeous little hideaway.
Yeah, and Jerry passed out.
James was like, "I'm fighting for my life out here."
It was like, just chill. Miles had a moment where he was like clutching his gun as a cricket wolf was scratching.
It's been a pretty terrible couple of episodes for
You were the
Miles.
one with the most fortune left, so yeah, you were.
I'm
I mean,
sorry,
you're
I
not
have
wrong.
And then you waited them out, you dug yourselves out, and you accessed a local memory drive on one of the drones that the Exeter regulars had left behind. You found the coordinates of their base, Bad Egg Hold, and you found a single sort of high position drone still image of the base with enough definition that you recognized the face of former Sheriff Izzy Hands walking the battlements. You now know where it is and what it looks like, and you were able to call in Narcissa, current Sheriff, Narcissa Medel's people. You had to sleep for the night, and you have rendezvoused with them. Now, there were two plans. There was going overland and assaulting the base, or heading back to Zealous Colony and hopping on the Hound of Hades. I believe that's the one we went with.
Oh, it's gonna rain hell.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's pick up with you all doing pre-flight checks as so you could all describe what you're doing, the first things you do when you get back to the ship, just covered in sweat and dust and this alien planet.
Yeah. Well, the thing that James is doing might influence what everyone else does. So James is going to be doing like the typical pre-flight checks, but he's going to be cycling through the bounties, and he's going to stop when he sees the one kid that we were supposed to retrieve and not kill.
Oh, the
And
just
he's
kid.
He's at the base, right? Remember his name.
Yeah. You know what? If I do, I wonder what'll happen if I hit Toggle Bounty. Will it mess up all of our overlay? Oh yeah, it did. Everything got messed up. Ash Morton.
Yeah.
Let me see if I have this set up in here. I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't have the 4-player set up on this one with Katie's camera off, so I'm just gonna toggle that away. So yeah, one of your bounties was for Ash Morton, and they were mixed up with the Exeter regulars.
How much is that bounty for?
Just
Did we already
balancing
get our
some
last
music
bounty?
right
Did I
now.
miss it?
No.
No, we're just.
Just trying to double dip
Oh, and that's
as you
Dane
do.
in the chat.
Dane? Hi, Dane. Who's Dane?
The lead singer.
I know who Dane is. You just need to give details to the other people watching.
Tell us exactly everything about Dane.
Yes, we want to know Dane now.
He skateboards and he has a beard.
What's his middle
Whoa.
name?
I like him already.
Yeah.
What's his middle name?
Oh, mate.
Is it Omite? That's right.
Yeah. No. I don't.
Middle name is Zero. Last name is Might.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm gonna
has
leave.
very creative parents.
What's the name of your band?
Light drawn in.
Light drawn in. And what's
What's
up
that
with your
called?
band right now?
Well, we got a music video out, and yeah, we're
What's-
on Spotify now.
Ooh.
We're out there, and YouTube, and TikTok, and
Ugh.
a whole bunch of stuff.
Excellent. Well, throw the links in the chat, and I'll put them in the description of the YouTube video as well, so that
Dane
people
looks
can go and
cool.
check out your. Did you just go and
I-
creep
I've-
Dane on TikTok, Patrick?
He's on the you can't see anything, but he's on the when you look it up on Spotify, he's the background picture.
Oh, okay.
I volunteer Merrick to run a one-shot Twitch stream with light drawn in.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
All right, but let's murder.
Well, just going back to the question, Ash Morton is a caller bounty, believed to be part of the Exit Irregulars, stole supplies from Zealous Colony. The bounty is 10,000 UN credits. Lee Lester, 100,000 UN credits.
Nah, they're gonna be dead.
I was gonna say, I don't care about bringing in that person. I say, just nuke it from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
So like we're going for everybody there. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it's like we should be real personal about it. Like, I don't know how aggressive you guys feel, but I'm on the like hover over and just PDCs down people. But when I get back to our ship, I'm going to write just rock on a couple of the PVCs. We're going to shoot at them. And also throw rocks, Mr. Magic Rock Man.
You're just going
just like on ammo.
You're going into like tungsten slugs like this long, writing in Sharpie rock.
Right, I am.
And then you're like, are these gonna shoot so fast?
Yeah, no, they're gonna be like 20 feet buried into the ground.
It's the principle.
Of course, no, I fully agree. I'm just also marveling at the strength of tungsten slugs being thrown by your PDCs.
So will they, as they pierce their bodies.
So James is feeling the space paladin Holden feeling just his chest.
Just that righteous rage.
But not against the Exit Irregulars. Just about, are we doing the right thing here?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my gosh.
Yep. Yep, we are. Full
You
hand
can't
of
see my eye roll, but it's there.
There are paladins of vengeance.
He's having an internal crisis. He's not saying anything yet. It's just.
I think James is alone on this one.
The three of us who were buried under a rock slide grab him and wait, were you buried under a rock slide too?
I was kind of on. Yeah.
Slid down the
Miles
avalanche,
still, like,
got a little
A
bird.
side slide, yeah.
Fully covered in dust, like caked thick on his face. He's like, we're gonna kill him.
Does anybody want to describe a short scene where you prep yourselves, or does the ship just take off immediately and we head to
Jerry,
the hold?
do you want to write on bullets with me?
I do, but because we're the Hound of Hades, I want to put dog names on some of them, like Rover.
Spot.
Also, I have like some of that black like under eye stuff that football players wear, so I put that on both of us.
Yeah, we're doing craft time / makeup. Get ready with me.
Actually, the things might be good because all the space helmets, the lights shine right in your eyes.
It's true.
That might be how we see.
It's a challenge there. Yeah.
Also, can I check everything to make sure things are going to fire properly? You know, mechanical stuff.
Yeah, do some system checks.
Do some work.
Do like a test blast of the PDCs.
Can we get like a whole bunch of those little furry things so that after we blow them up, we drop them so that the cricket wolves come?
Don't want them.
That's what we were gonna do, but when we were going on foot, but then
Well,
we
that's
upgraded.
what I would call a hair's edge dangerous plan of if it screws up, we get eaten by monsters.
All right, Katie, go ahead and make an intelligence technology test. It's pretty routine, so I'm just going to say it's an average difficulty at an 11. Just to run the checks on the ship, make sure the Hound of Hades is ready to go.
I do want to just say, because Katie was not here last time, it was entirely Jerry who is responsible for us being here in this current situation. She was the one who hacked into the drone. She got the exact
Actually, it was
location.
insane rolling.
Yeah, it was crazy good. It was like the best. It was so tip top. We have all the perfect information, all from Jerry.
Wait, I actually got to hack into the drone?
It was like a destroyed
The dead
version.
one.
But yeah.
Yeah,
It
the
was
broken one.
Yay!
We were talking about hacking into the drone, and Jerry had already done it. He's just like, yep, here you go.
Here's a picture. This is
Jerry's
where we're going.
quarterback a lot of games.
So I rolled a 16, but I still have a -1 because I'm injured, so a 15. plus 4 stunt points.
Ooh. All right. 4 stunt points.
Half the time.
Yeah, half the time. That's probably a good one.
And also, she finds money.
Sure. Or she can wait. How much does it cost to bring down the churn?
Ooh.
Last time was too real. I'm against the churn now for a little bit. I'll get back into it, but just for a little bit.
I'm gonna say you're not really infiltrating, so this does not calm the waters. I'm gonna be a little bit more strict on stunts because
What about pay dirt?
Pay dirt
can we find money
is
in
just
the torpedoes?
not gonna be.
Wait, I found my $5. I forgot I left it there.
Yeah, income's just getting a little too out of control with how pay dirt is running. I gotta reread the stunt rules, but for now, I'm gonna be a little bit more.
Merrick, also, there are 2 stores, and they are separated by space. It's not like we're going constantly shopping.
It's not true. There's a 3rd store. It's orbiting this planet right now.
Oh yeah, it's the space trader.
Yeah, the Pat and Fane.
Space Trader Joe's?
No, the Pat and Fane, Jen.
Trader Nightmares.
Where is the reduce the time? Is it on general? I'm not even finding general exploration. Yeah, stitch in time. You put in the effort to do it right the first time. So no. Speed demon. You complete your test in half the time it would otherwise take. Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Make it fast because it's Jerry.
Ooh, you know what? Let me go back to my notes. I did think of a way that could work for pay dirt. That I like.
Jerry shirt that says "Make it quick" because it's Jerry.
Also, how are our fish doing? Are they still in the ship?
Yes, your fish are still there. They have not been bartered to the Paradise Casino or set up in a farm yet.
But they're happy.
So if you spend all 4 of your stunt points for a pay dirt, I will say that you find 1 torpedo that was misinventoried.
But that churns it up.
It does. It will increase the churn to 7.
So we have to. Can we trade 30 churns for 30 torpedoes? Because then we'd be okay with whatever.
First of all, no, we would not. That's not how that would work.
No. But yeah, when you got back, you were able to refuel your ship, get your ejection mass, your fuel pellets and everything. You refilled the PDCs and the railguns, but you were not able to recover any torpedoes, so you could get +1. Basically, hey, there's a box of torpedoes here. There was supposed to be, I thought we used all 4 of these, but there's 1 left.
Jerry, we've told you not to put those under your bed.
It wasn't me. It was James.
You have like the smallest room. We have the smallest rooms ever. Could you imagine how much space you'd have if there's a box of torpedoes?
It's just Jerry laid a blanket over a box of torpedoes and was like, "This is my bed."
How big are your guys' rooms? I can barely get in.
No.
Really
That's
tough.
what happened.
And
James
dangerous.
took it because he was using it as a backdrop for his video he was making, and then he never put it back in the box.
Jerry, it's too soon. The droid is dead. Droidy.
Also, can we
I
not be
forgot
that
about
cavalier with armed warheads?
I mean, if you wanted to be
No.
if you wanted to be a crew that had a logical reason for why a torpedo was missed other than inventory, maybe you were checking the guidance system and it was taken apart in the machine shop and you're like, oh hey, we've got this, let me just put this back together and we can pop it in a tube.
I know why we missed it.
Yeah.
James' cousin made us take on a new inventory system.
Patrick, could you roll an intelligence business test, please? For inventory management.
Sorry, I just need to calm that rage monster that made my eyes blank out for a second.
Do you want help? Because I have a business focus.
Sorry,
we found it.
started hearing a keening noise and just blood filled all of my eyes.
I like that though. That's a really good reason as well.
I'll tell you right now, it'll lead to a lot of missed torpedoes. None of them will get shot out. We won't be able to bring any more in. How are we going to get any torpedoes?
Anyways, that is one way that you could spend your stunt points, Katie. Or you could do a stitching time and have the ship up and running. We'll say in like 30 minutes instead of an hour.
I like the torpedo.
You never know
What
when
does
you
the
might need a
team want
torpedo.
to do?
I want to do what Jerry wants to do.
Okay, we'll take the torpedo, and we're gonna name it Baby Shark.
Aww.
Miles fires that one like right now.
It's just into the sky.
It's a classic Earth fairy tale.
Bye-bye, shark. Don't.
For people who want to check out the music video for Light Drawn In, I just threw the link in the chat.
That you're gonna say for Baby Shark.
I also did, and I was about to be very upset.
Dead.
That's the wrong song.
That's a
Mana. Okie dokie. Jerry has done the system checks and found a lost torpedo. Does anybody else do anything? Rix has graffitied a bunch of slugs. I just broke my pencil.
Oh,
Heard that.
happens. Oh, felt it.
I mean, those pencils are not meant to have clips on them.
Yep.
They snap if you-
Constitution 0.
Yeah.
Patrick.
Yeah, Miles is just going to be sitting after a quick. We have showers.
Yep. Yeah.
Definitely a shower first, because just not feeling the greatest after being buried in gravel.
Your mouth is gritty.
Oh, it's like, you know when you have a piece of sand in your mouth that you keep like every once in a while crunching on.
You're gonna make me throw up.
Yeah.
Actually, that happens to me a lot when I'm in the field because I'll like do soil tests.
You got to lick the toad.
You can if you can feel the grains, it's silt in there, not clay. Yeah.
Tyler, don't.
But what if it's oil?
Well, it's
You
by
taste
the taste, yeah.
I have a crazy view of what you do for a living, and I don't ever want to know what the reality of it is because it's way more entertaining in my mind.
Katie, your husband likes dirt.
I'm picturing him in those huge, like rubber overalls, like in a swamp, just grabbing handfuls of mud and eating it. And then like a frog goes by and he grabs it and goes, "This one goes,"
Like Shrek or something.
Well,
yeah, pretty much.
Get out my swamp.
Poor Katie spends her days telling kids not to eat dirt and then has to go home and be like, Tyler, don't eat dirt.
You should see when we go for like family walks because there's like a little swampy area behind our house. He's like, "Look at all the tadpoles.
And he
Let me
dives
count
in.
them."
I showed the little guy the froggies.
All right. Yeah.
So, yeah, Miles is just gonna run over, like firing computers.
Okay.
I'm assuming there's some sort of like test program we can run that makes everything, checks all status of everything.
Yeah, Jerry was checking through the mechanicals, and that runs a status as well. Are you having a short shower, or are you having a long shower, and you end up with like 15 minutes of prep time?
Yeah, it's taking Jerry like an hour to run mechanicals on all the firing mechanisms, and Miles is taking full advantage of that.
And the water
It's one of those showers we do this.
And it's one of those nice fresh showers, because remember, your characters 2 days ago landed on this planet after like an 8-month trip. So you've got fresh water in the tanks, you've got actual gravity. It's a really good shower.
Yeah. And then just basically sits at the console and pretends like he's running status. It's like auto doing things, and he's just sitting there brushing keys and not actually doing anything. Doesn't actually know how to run any of it.
All right, and then what is James up to?
Well, James is gonna go for something. Yeah, this would be a pretty like immersive kind of move for James to do, or in character, I guess. He's gonna be flipping through, just doing his usual flight systems, but he's also gonna run a simple program to route firing controls to the cockpit if he wants to control that.
No.
You're not the boss,
protected.
Jam.
He finds a Jerry firewall and he can't get through it.
The Jerry firewall is Jerry standing there with a gun.
I buy that Jerry would have set up some protections on the ship, some security measures that James would have to bypass to do that sort of thing. So, Tyler, if James wants to do that, he'll need to roll an opposed test against Jerry. So that would be an intelligence technology for both of you.
Okay.
Bring it.
Hacking.
I'm just trying to throw some morality into our.
Okay, the morality was before they landslided us, when we were just going to like ambush them and sneak into their base. That was when morality took place.
But like personally, I totally agree. But James,
Yeah, let's pistol whip him a few times and see how he feels.
Roll your you do it. You roll
all
your
right.
hack.
So
You
is
roll
it
your
in
best James life.
intelligence technology?
Intelligence technology, yes, and it is opposed. Also, I forgot to put the turn up to 7 when we got the
It's not
torpedo.
happening then. Yeah, I didn't roll. Definitely didn't roll good enough. I
What'd you get,
rolled
Joey?
an 11, so it's not happening. I'm sure with Jerry's roll.
Horrible.
Yeah, I rolled a 15, but with my -1, it's a 14.
Okay, and what's your drama die, Tyler?
It's a 1.
It's a 1. Jerry, or Katie, what's Jerry's drama die?
Also a 1.
Also a 1. All right. So then,
I could spend some fortune in opposed roll though, or no?
yeah, you could.
Yeah, might as well, because I have a 1 on the not drama die. So I just need to spend 4 fortune. Do I have to equal or do I have to beat?
You have to equal.
Okay, yeah, then 5, 6, 7, 11. So I have 11 without. So I just have to get 14.
You have to get 15. No, she's injured. Yeah, 14.
Yeah, so 4 fortune points.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Hey, just so you guys know, I'm also fairly high in dexterity for when a new pilot needs to be taken over. Just let you guys know.
This is like
The precursors to mutiny? You're right.
So
You're gonna lose your fake captaincy.
That's okay. James is willing to do that. Yeah.
you modify your dice and succeed spending your fortune, which means the turn goes up to 8. I'll do this because Katie's camera is off and she's not a fan of the turn right now.
Oh, she's doing it right now.
Oh, there you go.
No, she's not.
So you're just barely able to set up a one-time command that's going to like lock out other stations on the ship from controlling weapons. But because your drama die is only 1, it's also very easy to pull it back.
Yeah, he's just buying a moment, I guess.
Yeah.
If he wants that.
We got a little strange sound on your mic whenever you're...
Oh.
Do a test?
Test?
Oh, it's good now. Yeah, it's
That's
good
really
now.
random.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Well, I was
sounded
playing
like a...
with- Like a clip?
That's
Yep.
what it is.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
All right. Anything else anybody wants to do? Okay.
Murder.
So, your ship is ready to go. Right now, it is early evening. The suns are setting. You can head out whenever you want. You have the coordinates.
Boom, 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 boom.
Flight of the Valkyries.
All right, are we gonna gather around the whatever command center table? Do we have one of those? And
Do a planning session.
Yeah, bring up like the drone
map.
image
Yeah.
on a map, and yeah.
Okay.
Boom.
Sounds good. Let me switch us over to the VTT.
That stands for
This is very
virtual
confused.
tabletop.
The virtual tabletop. And so, yeah, you can upload the image that you got from the droid.
Can you put like a cool grid on it, so it's like Roll20?
Yeah, perfect.
With little minis of ourselves. The ship comes in. How long did you spend working on this? Too long.
Don't ask.
Well, with 3D printers and stuff now, at that time would be like, yeah, you could just spit that out.
I don't know.
All right.
Probably.
What's the plan?
Is there any way for us to get, like, we know the general layout from this photo, but we don't know current. Other than us going there, there's no satellite images we can. I'm assuming no satellites over. No.
We almost need a spotter on the ground to, like, World War II style.
Paint the target.
I don't understand. How big is this thing?
How big is this base? Not big.
Yeah, not big, right? Like, definitely 2 torpedoes big.
Two? Oh.
Like 1 torpedo big.
So, Rix does not understand all this planning. She's like, fly over, boom, goes the dynamite. We're
So
good.
my worry was, we were told originally that they have some sort of anti-aircraft capabilities. We don't see it here. That doesn't mean it's not here.
No. But Jerry, like, did her hacking and it didn't have any.
Or is it Lee Bad Egg Lester's just going to raise his hand and stop our ship moving?
So,
I would like to see that.
so what you do know is that this picture was a very recent one from a flyover, and it's very clear that there's no anti-air. Like, if they have a gun hidden in there that shoots up at ships, it cannot have a caliber high enough to actually damage your ship.
Perfect. Let's go dunk on these noobs.
All right, how are we
Space
doing
dunk.
it? Are we
We're doing a baby
PDCs?
shark.
Do
Baby
we have-
shark.
Oh.
Baby shark.
I don't think we should torpedo them.
But we have a torpedo. What's the
We
point
need-
of having one if you're
We
not
need
gonna
some
use it?
confirmation too, though, or else we have there's going to be no money for us if there's a
Well, yeah.
crater that we point to.
And also,
There could be.
my worry is not so much for the bounty as for any stuff they might have that we want to become our
Oh,
stuff.
the Turbo Razor, they have it. We'd be
Also
blowing it up.
that.
But, like, we can't, like, if they're in buildings, we're not gonna. Ugh. So you're saying just, like, shoot every building with rounds and then hope we got them all and then walk through?
Yes.
I was saying just burn it all to the ground and sort it out later.
Maybe we should let Dane decide what we do.
All right, chat, vote for the plan.
Also, I just now realized it's very possible that there might be children here,
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
it's
kind
super
of
possible.
that.
which I am not okay with us
That's
engaging
why
in
James did
full
the
slaughter.
weapon thing. Yeah.
There is a chance that there is, though. If people brought their families when they left,
Can
Yeah.
we do, like, is it possible to fly high enough that they don't see us and we do, like, a thermal scan?
I mean,
to
we
see
could,
who's there, like how many people are there?
or some warning rounds, like blast.
No, I don't want to
The
warn
edge
them. I
up
just want a
there.
head count.
But they can't shoot at us. Like, we're invincible up there.
we could
can-
really fly
we
like
can-
10 feet
we-
above.
Yeah, we can, like, sit out with the megaphone and be like, yep, give up Lee Lester. We want to blast him with our PDCs.
Put them out in that
On
big
video.
field.
And then Lee Lester flies out in his super suit, comes up to our ship and punches a hole in it.
Oh, but we'll get him long before that.
Honey, have you seen my super suit? Have you seen has everybody seen that cut from the end of Infinity War where they match up the like Sam Jackson watching the helicopter slam into the building. It looks exactly the same as the helicopter slamming into the building in Incredibles.
That I haven't seen. I saw where it was the laser coming out and then also hit from watching from the street. I've seen that.
Okay, well, then let's just do the plan where we yell at him a megaphone and say, put him out or else we're going to shoot y'all up. If you have children, head out the back, okay? Peace.
Yeah. Because, like, the Exit Irregulars, I'm not a huge fan of them in general, but that doesn't mean it's like a group of only combat-hardened veterans.
It might be.
Like, one bad egg, though, can ruin the... Yeah.
Isn't Ash Morton like 12?
Ash Morton is pretty young, yep.
What do I game with Tyler again?
Not 12.
That was low-hanging fruit, though, yeah.
All right, let's do it.
There's Ash.
But I actually want James to like open the cargo bay door and have a megaphone.
I'm flying the ship.
Me too. Maybe
No,
we'll
I
get
want you to be
shot.
vulnerable with your megaphone.
I want you to be vulnerable.
James just didn't want to murder children, you know?
I can megaphone.
I'm sure our ship can megaphone. Like, I don't think someone
Yeah.
needs to be hanging out the back.
Sure.
Yeah,
Does
so
the ship have a big megaphone?
your
Yeah, we
ship
don't...
your ship is a Mulan class patrol ship, which has been retrofitted to be more able to sort of move around in an entire solar system. What they were originally used for was as small patrol ships for moons and for, you know, Earth and Mars and stuff. And yeah, they do have the ability to project sound.
Cool. I just want to clarify, our ship is painted cool, right?
It does have a Hound of Hades symbol on it, and you have 2 blazes on it for the 2 pirate ships that you destroyed.
Nice.
And a big old railgun strapped on with big
Yeah.
zip straps.
Oh, God.
Industrial.
Just flies away.
Oh, I spent so much money on that. Go get it.
All right. So it takes you basically no time to fly over. The suns are setting, so you got that lovely Wild West sunset look to this. And you can see that, well, first, how are you approaching? Are you going super high so that they can't see you and doing the scan? Or are you coming in and, I mean, burning a whole bunch of energy to, your ship doesn't hover.
Oh, we could lower down with the Epstein, just like not enough to scorch
God.
them, but enough to freak them out.
We didn't want to torpedo them, so we melted them instead.
It would work, though.
It's more humane.
That's like the
I like the high
Salamander
orbit.
Space Marine chapter. Yeah.
Yeah. We do need drop pods, you're right.
And do the
Our
first
ship
scan with the instruments.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. I'd rather have more information when approaching an unknown base where one person is already a wizard.
Do we have
That's
any?
just me.
Do you have any magic meters? Like
Yeah,
pings up. If,
very.
Cast detect magic.
Yes. Also, if we can cast detect magic, that means one of us is magic. So that's probably we should go by that. I really want to know why this stupid idiot can throw rocks.
All right. So if somebody wants to make me a test to...
or would it be the ship making the test?
No, you got to read the readings.
Yeah. Because we have senses 1. Oh, that's for other ships, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, so it'd be an intelligence technology to sort of run the, to set the instruments to measure a differential of temperature that is, ground to human and filter out any sort of anomalous readings, like if they got an oven running.
They seem to have several people who are crouched in very small corners.
They're very hot.
And their temperatures are skyrocketing.
Sounds like another Katie roll.
Is Katie alive?
Is Katie here?
Sorry, I was stepped away for 2 seconds.
Oh, no worries. Not the problem.
What am I rolling?
You're rolling an intelligence technology to set the sensors to scan for human level temperatures.
Yeah, set sensors.
Can I set them
to
to
scan?
You basically just need to input the settings on the computer so that it will actually pick up people and not just like also a dog, also the oven, and not be able to figure it out.
It looks like Jerry scanning the ants on the ground. Like
I rolled a 21, so 20 with my -1.
Whew.
Grew good at technology.
Yeah, and so you know that you have personally done away with 5 of the exit irregulars, and you're getting 10 heat signatures in the compound.
How many did we see fleeing?
You saw 1, 2, 3 fleeing plus Lester, so total of 4 there.
Okay.
Are they like? Do we have like any info on like? Are they like adult size stuff?
We know the ex sheriff is there, right? Or like in theory is there.
Yep.
So
You
that
also
would make 5.
you could also see that.
Ugh. I'm gonna steal our car back. Dicks.
Let me
They didn't
find
fix it though, so that's cool.
tokens. I want some red tokens.
If
Make
there's only
some
10,
heat
I feel like
signatures.
there's not a lot of kids here. If there are any. They could be young though. But probably
Also-
not children.
We could do like 10 quick.
You want to just kill all the heat signatures we see?
Well,
But you just were worried about children, and now you're just gonna kill them all anyways.
no, but if we have a decent idea.
If we
Yeah.
can differentiate if they're adults
Yeah.
or not. Can you imagine being at your camp thinking you're the absolute hot shit that you killed these like space assholes who were coming to kill you, and then suddenly the sky attacks you, and you're just like la la la, and then the guy next to you at the table just explodes. You're like, oh,
Should leave one guy alive to tell the story.
tell the story. Run. You've been bit by the Hound of Hades. And then like put a dog paw tattoo on his head.
There you go. Those are the heat signatures.
Forehead brand.
I am not against us getting a custom-made brand that's like a paw print. Merrick just went, are you insane? For ourselves.
We're gonna sound like Reavers or something like that.
Yeah,
Around
that's what we'll be.
random people.
Also, should we get tattoos? We should get
We
tattoos.
should get tattoos.
We should get cut together.
Yeah, Matt. Why don't you pour whiskey on it? Or
It's time.
tequila or whatever.
It's time to watch Starship Troopers again.
That's literally just what I thought.
Ooh, Starship
so we
Troopers,
don't-
everyday heroes.
I don't want to be in that world.
I do. I want to be in that world where you play a character who dies every 5 seconds.
I'm doing my part.
Okay, so we can spot what are clearly some sentries, and then 2
Yep.
groups of what appear like people perhaps cohabitating.
Well, I think we just need to do a yelling plan now. We know there's 10 signatures.
Yep.
We'll do the yelling and be like, Sadly, Lester, we're going to shoot every one of you, but if you're a child, feel free to, like,
I like that.
GTO
Yeah.
right now.
Or we could like have them all step out so we can actually see them.
Do we have...
Because if everybody just starts running,
Yeah,
The
do we have
bad
a
guys
cool
might do the
spotlight?
run-in.
Ooh, yes. You have a spotlight, you have a mega speaker, and you can just do an open channel broadcast to hit up people's terminals.
Perfect. I totally support the angelic presence. Oh wait, we can't hover though.
I mean, can we hover? Let's think about this.
I think we can.
We've seen... Let's say your patrol ship is built to hover.
Yay.
Perfect. I love that.
Yeah, no,
Just for
I love that. We'll just come out and be like,
It's
there's
just
a
cooler.
spotlight. We can see all of you. Step into the spotlight. If you don't, we're going to shoot you.
It's like,
Can we
wait,
also
that
play
ship- that
music
ship-
while we do this? I think Barbie Girl's playing.
oh, please no. Can we have some semblance of cool?
We could do the
in the
final countdown would be okay. 'Cause
Bye, bye, bye.
Do 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 do.
yeah.
This is your
If
ship,
we-
a Mulan class gunship.
Where our ship?
Oh, I'm on the player one. I showed it for the... Yeah, it's under Hellbreakers in the journal on Rule 20.
These people are gonna be like, what's that meme with what's that actor who plays Norman Osborn in Spider-Man?
Willem Dafoe?
Willem Dafoe, where he's like looking up. You know the one.
There was a firefight.
That was a firefight.
Isn't that from Boondock Saints?
Yeah, it's a
Sure
good
is.
show. It's a good movie. There we go. There's stats. Okay. Who says what? Over what? You're
James-
hovering.
James is gonna be
Communications.
busy on hovering, so I don't think I'll be doing it.
Okay. Yeah, give me a dexterity piloting test. Not too hard. The challenge here is that if you fail it and you go too low,
Kill them all.
this area around here, it's not the sort of hard plateaus that the other colonies are built on, and so your ship might get stuck and you need to blast your way out, which would be pretty violent.
Fortunately, if I fail, I get a reroll with my talent. So
All right, we're gonna say it's
Let's
a bit of a tricky maneuver. However, your ship, it lost Agile 2, but it still got Agile 1. Let me just take a look at ship qualities and see if that would apply in any particular way right now.
I'm 100% imagining a fail on this roll as us like lowering down over the colony and then just going.
Like,
tilt the drive core down.
Ignore that.
Oops, sorry.
We're very serious and scary.
James, we didn't need
Or
to
they
pick it
notice
up
that
for
we're
us.
hovering.
Great idea.
They noticed we're hovering like a Brazilian priest with balloons that went over
No,
the
we're-
ocean. We could just shoot down the balloons. They'll drop down.
Yeah, the ship gets +1 to evasion tests and any other piloting tests that require maneuverability. So you get an additional +1 bonus for this.
So I rolled a 20 then.
You're fine. It's all good. All right. Cool. So Miles is going over the loudspeaker.
I mean, I have communications too with persuasion.
Yeah, you do it. Not
feels
me.
like-
I don't talk.
Feels like a me.
I have yeah.
I'd be like, get your yeller belly liver little, just die.
You sidewinding sassafras. Yeah, okay, then I'll hop over the comm speakers and
What's the sitch?
attention. Exit irregulars. You have been. I don't know what to go. What do I say? What do I say?
Give up your leader.
You are
We
under watch
sniffed
from the-
you out.
from the
We're
Hound of Hades.
hunters. Hunting hounds.
No, I don't. There's too many dog references. We already painted our. I assume painted our bullets to look like dogs.
Nope, rocks.
Sharks.
But we've clawed our way back from hell just to take you down.
Just like a bevy of these layered euphemisms and and, basically step out from where you're hiding, or we'll annihilate you.
All right.
And then we hit the big spotlight.
You can definitely see like some people are peeking out. We're gonna move these ones to kind of like there. People are peeking out of the buildings, not all the way out of the buildings. Go ahead and make a communication persuasion test.
Comp persuasion. Do I have any talky things? I don't think I do.
I totally have some talents that would help, but
Look, you're flying the ship. That's enough. It's not just the James show,
That makes me so happy.
I don't like that. You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight?
I don't know what's happening, what came over the two of you, but I don't like it.
I'm so tired.
Yes, you are. 18, I believe, is what that number means. No. Yeah, 18.
Good math.
Okay. And most of them don't like move, but you do see on your cameras Lee Lester
Oh, perfect.
come out.
Put a round in them.
We can't hear you, Tyler. Or I can.
Tyler, you talking? Nope.
We can't hear you, my dude.
oh, how about now?
There we go.
Yeah.
There, yeah. What about
He comes out of this top building and he looks up
Shoot
and he's just
him.
shading his eyes towards you.
I think
Shoot
because
him.
he's far away from everyone, we could like explode him with PDCs without.
Oh, I think we
anyone
take
else
it
knowing.
Just
like everywhere below here,
shoot him.
All right. Make an attack roll.
Can-
This is actually a gunnery roll.
I was
Normally
gonna say I have the gunnery focus.
Normally in space combat, it's all just like computerized because it's got to figure out some incredible math. This, you're holding the ship in place on a planet, gravity, you got to aim with gunnery.
James is like, my moment has come.
Is it James's time to shine?
Yes, and then after this,
Okay,
we can
I'm
go
good.
in
Before
and
I do it though, I'm gonna put it on the big screen for everyone to watch because I feel like this is.
You should probably record it.
Yeah, but like for everyone else to have like a live view.
Oh, good.
For us, you mean, or for them?
Well, we don't have a TV screen for them.
I don't know why I pictured us having like a giant TV screen.
On the outside of your ship?
Lee Lester's like, I'm on the jumbotron.
Hey, that's me.
Is that the kiss cam?
No.
And we just
Wrong
like
kind
over
kid.
his face comes a skull and crossbones. He's like, what does that mean?
All right, the gunnery focus helped. Oh, 4 stunt points and a 16.
A 16 is a hit. Oof. That's gonna
Now,
just
what
be
are
that's
the-
gonna be brutal.
What are the spaceship to people rules again? I think they're extravagant.
I don't know that they've done the rules other than just to say goodbye. And so a strafing, like one of the PDCs on the side of the ship just and like in a split second, a half dozen slugs of tungsten cut through him. And he drops. And your cameras are focused on him. And they zoom in. And you see his body inching back together. And we'll go to break.
Oh, James
fucking
had the
hate this
perfect
game.
one-liner for that, but it's not going to work now.
Oh, what was the one
Anybody
going to be?
order scrambled eggs.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to go to a 5-minute break, and I'm going to open up the giveaway for people hanging out in the chat. Tonight, what have we got for giveaway, and why are my giveaway slides not popping up when I click the button? Let's try it one more time.
Tonight is chaos.
There they go. So we are opening the giveaway, which is, all you have to do is write obliterate in chat. And
no, you don't.
and you have the chance to win a bunch of these super cool things. So what have we got in the giveaway today?
Wow.
So you will always get a copy of Trades of the Expanse Bounty Hunter by Green Ronin Publishing, which is a little 15-page PDF that adds the Bounty Hunter specialization to your games of the Expanse RPG and a whole bunch of cool ways to set up bounties and bounty hunting. You will get a beautiful handmade resin drama die made by me and Jen with our Skyhammer Press logo on it in a proto-molecule style. We'll ship that to you. And you get one thing out of the giveaway box. Currently in the giveaway box are PDFs of Cortex Prime, the Tome of Heroes on Roll20, which is 70 new subclasses and 10 new species for 5th edition D&D, the Tal'Dorei Reborn guide on Roll20, and the Pathfinder 2 E-Core book. Those are our current giveaways. That's what's going on. Off to break. And we're back. The crew of the Hound of Hades has just arrived at Bad Egg Hold, where the Exit Irregulars have set up their banditry, being led by Lee Bad Egg Lester. The Hound of Hades floats above them, calls him out, he walks out, and they cut him in half with PDC rounds. He does seem to be growing back together.
At this point, Rix goes on her comm and says, torpedo him now.
Yeah, we could light him up again with PDCs and see if he can still...
I didn't say PVCs, but sure. I say make it a burning cauldron smolder, just kill him.
Railgun in the atmosphere? What would that do to the...
Shatter everybody's hearing.
Shoot more.
Okay, well, we're definitely going to shoot more with the PDC. But like more of a total obliteration of him.
Rix has called for torpedo. You're just gonna go with PDCs?
Yeah, he's gonna ignore me.
Well, I mean,
I'm just checking to see if James is intentionally ignoring Rix or if Tyler was not hearing Jen.
No, I was hearing. I think the torpedo would explode everything, though.
Yeah.
Depends on your roll.
We just drop it out. It goes, thunk.
Also,
you, James.
You're
I called for torpedo.
probably not at a safe distance for a torpedo, actually.
That's what I was gonna say.
Your ship would be rocked back.
Y'all are giving this a lot of thought and effort. Rix went, this guy's going back together. Kill him now. Fireball.
It'd be like a moment of bewilderment and then shoot him again. Yeah, it would probably
with the
be
PDCs.
So yeah, we're definitely good.
All right, go ahead and make another gunnery test.
A 12. Not a great roll.
And you strafe the ground, and you don't seem to hit him. Like it's hard to hit with a gun, with a PDC, not like computer focused on such a small target. And
what would I have to roll to hit? Could I modify?
You need a 16.
Yeah, I got a 4, a 2, and then a 1 on the drama die. That'd be a lot.
Rix is gonna say over the comm, "What the hell, James? I said a torpedo. Shoot it."
There's people down there. We don't know if there's...
James, shoot it.
Are we too close?
You know that if you were to shoot right now, your ship might take a bit of the blast, and you would definitely destroy this entire base. You could try and aim it behind the base. That'll take a little bit of time and a little bit of calculation, or just a real lucky guess.
I mean, can we light him up with more than one PDC and just open up with everything as we back away?
You can start backing away, absolutely. You can't shoot again until he gets an action.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Well, then James is going to say, I'm backing away. We got to get safe distance.
And the people here are panicking and taking cover. The smart ones are going to your truck.
Don't. Hey, get out of that. Hey, don't do that.
And they're backing up. The other ones go into the buildings, which is foolish, because what are buildings going to do?
The best part about this entire scenario is that we don't care about them in the buildings. I care more about the people stealing our stupid truck that we could easily buy another one of. We're weirdly attached to that truck. Get out of it.
All right. And so Lee stands up, and his clothing is just completely ragged and blood and like covered in sand and grit. And he flies up towards you, and Tyler, you set it on break, but here we go. He lifts up off the ground and starts heading towards your ship, holds a hand out, and you remember those two teens in the Paradise Casino who said he can light people on fire with his eyes. And a gout of flame shoots out from his hand, engulfing the front of the ship. Doesn't really do anything to your ship.
Tyler's also not here.
Oh, Tyler's computer died.
Oh no! All right, Tyler.
He knows he's frozen.
Yeah, he did. He mentioned.
Yeah, he mentioned it in the WhatsApp. Gave us the blue screen, which is hilarious.
We'll just tell him he's dead when he comes back.
Lee Lester actually attacked him somehow through the traversal of the game.
Oh, there we go.
He's back.
You're back so quick.
Yeah.
That's SSD speed.
Yeah.
Oh, it's juicy.
Quick recap. Tyler, Lee Lester stood up, just ripped to pieces, covered in blood and grit, lifts up off the ground, flies towards you, and a gout of flame shoots towards the nose of your ship, blinding your sensors for a moment. All right. Like, blinding your cameras. It's not Star Trek. Okay. What do you do now?
Him and drag him into space with us.
Can we, like, run him over? Like, if he's, like,
Can we
right in
turn the
front of
ship
us?
around and just point the drive core at him?
He's
Actually, yeah,
just flip around.
that's
me
how they
old-
killed the proto-molecule monster. Yeah.
Give him the old butt scoot.
Yeah. Maybe we do that. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's shoot him.
Flip around with a piloting check for me, please. Are you intentionally trying to not hit the hold?
I think it's a bit of a panicked moment, and we're gonna set our morals aside and flip and burn.
Holy fuck, he can fly in as immortal.
Okay, go ahead and make me a piloting test. You're gonna need. It's not too hard of a maneuver, and your ship is agile. So remember, you get a +1. I'm gonna say that you need a
4,000.
challenging. You need a 13. It's pretty easy to flip this around. However, the value of the drama die will determine collateral damage.
And I can perform dexterity piloting tests as a minor action. So
Ooh.
could I? What else could I do? Like, could I?
You can flip and you can burn.
Okay, I'm gonna flip and burn. Nope,
Yep.
we're not just flipping.
Turn it and burn it, buddy. Peel out on his stupid rock throwing face.
Call this one the Atwood Maneuver. Yeah.
Which is where you turn and kill a guy with your drive core. Does that come up a lot? What it
man
does
that
is real
flies.
important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's she eating?
Is this a test involving its speed?
No, just its agility.
Okay, I only got a 17 then.
That's a
I
success.
can reroll it. Yeah.
Is that +1 from the ship?
Oh, 18.
You only needed a
You only
13,
need 13.
but your drama
Oh, I
die
know.
is 1, which means you glass the base.
Oh, but they drove our car
No,
out.
I rolled the. Did I? Yeah, I rolled the dice.
Oh, I was looking at the. Oh yeah, that's totally a gunnery. I was looking at the roll 21. What was your drama die on the actual dice?
It was a 5.
All right, so you only cook a little bit of it, not a lot of it, and you don't hit any people.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
All right, and
Not thinking about that at all. Just
you flip
Gives it.
and you put Lee Lester in your rear view, and the drive torches. The torch goes on for just a second. Your ship rockets forward. there's a huge explosion behind you. All of you, I'm assuming, in your couches are slammed into them as G's hit you, and like the cameras pointing backwards see Ruth being torn off of the hold. The top bit where Lee came out of is just burning. And like the scrubland behind is just like knocked flat for a moment. These are powerful engines. But Lee Lester was square in the middle of it. And you do not see a sign of him.
Is anyone else worried that he's still alive?
All of a sudden, you hear a clanking in the walls.
Yeah, if he's still alive, he can't beat him.
It's true. If he's alive at this point, Merrick has
system.
engineered a TPK, and we don't win.
All right.
He's a skull question mark boss.
Did you like circle back, Tyler?
Well, I mean, we're going in one direction very fast right now.
Yeah.
Let's do a victory lap.
Yeah, how big is the Roll20 map?
All right. What do you do now?
Well, I think
get him?
Go back around and take a look from height.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like from
flip
higher
on
up.
them scanners again.
Mm-hmm. At this point, everybody in the hold, like by the time you slow down, like turn off the engine, flip, and come back, I'm actually just going to go to the player focus rather than the virtual tabletop.
We're off the map.
Yeah. It's all like there's nobody left in the base. Most of it is on fire. Well, the corner is on fire. You do a thermal scan, and there's nobody left in it. You can see one group moving quickly in the Turbo Razor, and then another group moving more slowly.
I think we follow that Turbo Razor group.
And that's not a thing that requires it. If they see you swoop over them, they dive out of it and then just split up.
Over the comms, they go, "Please get out of our car."
Law that we can.
Turbo Razor reacquired.
Do the crazy Ivan.
Hey, could you just keep driving our car for a little bit? We want to do a thing.
So we won't worry about the logistics of getting it back onto your ship. You're able to do so. Lee Lester is nowhere to be seen.
We're gonna call that a job well done.
If it's Star Wars, I'd be worried because, I mean, he's back.
I'm worried anyways. Why can he do those things?
Yeah, he could fly, throw rocks, and shoot fire, and we shot him in half with a PDC, and he was just like, what an inconvenience.
And now we'll never know how because we made him Adams.
I think it was the right call, though. Like,
I'm not mad. I think it was absolutely the right call.
Is it possible to land in the base and see if we can come up with some files or something like a journal?
Make me, yeah, you're gonna have to make a basically like a planetary survey, like a survival kind of thing, to check maps and find, like, identify a place where your ship can set down safely.
Is it possible to hover and rappel?
No, I mean, sure.
That's how we get the razor. You just jump into it.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, let's say you can hover and you can drop down out of the ship. I'm gonna say that's a fairly difficult dexterity acrobatics maneuver.
Sick. And this is into the base, correct?
Into the base or the Turbo Razor. If you drop down into the Turbo Razor, that tidies that all up, and it's only like 10 minutes to drive back.
Oh, gotcha. I see what you mean. Then I'll drop into the Turbo Razor.
Cool. Is anybody going with Miles?
I'll go with Maz. I'm pretty dexterous.
We should all go.
You drive the ship.
Just leave the ship.
We all get out and you're like,
We'll come back for
fuck.
it. It's fine.
Y'all look at me like,
What are you doing here?
All right.
Drive the car.
So first, let's have James roll a piloting test to sort of generally set the difficulty here. Your agility plus 1 bonus will apply.
19. And yeah.
James holds it super steady. What's the value of the drama die?
A 5 again.
Yeah, James holds it so steady. He didn't break the 20, so I'm gonna say the difficulty is a 15 for the acrobatics the dexterity acrobatics tests to drop down without hurting. Yes.
$17.
Okay.
How much do we need?
15.
Uh-oh.
Briggs is like, I'll get out of the ship.
I think I can boost it, though. So I have a 6. Like, I'm adding 6 with my dexterity gymnastics. And then I got a 4-1-1. So I have a 12.
What's the 4-1-1?
4 is my drama die.
Okay. 4-1-1. Oh, so yeah, no, that's pretty easy.
Just bump that other one to like
to a 4, right?
A 5?
You're at a 12. You need a 15. So you only need so you spend 4.
Yeah.
And you end up with 4-4-1, and you stunt with 1 stunt point. But the churn goes up by 1.
Yes, but I don't die.
Correct.
You don't fall out of a spaceship.
Churn's at a 9.
Oh god. Be careful, Miles.
Okay, so you get into the Turbo Razor, and you're able to drive back to Bad Egg Hold. It's
move the seat around.
Oh no!
And the mirror.
Ah.
Somebody left like a drink in there as well.
There is no eating in the Turbo Razor.
We talked about this.
I
don't like littering.
Just go back and grab it. We're just about at the end of time. Do we want to do a quick roll and then next episode has a time skip towards your next bounty? Or do you want to have next episode be searching the hold?
Oh. We can try quick. Eh?
How much beneficial information is here?
I suppose it depends on how well you roll.
Quick search.
I think we're pretty frustrated with these guys at this point. Search to see if we can turn up anything particularly notable about the wizardry powers of one stupid jerkface.
Okay.
And burn it to the ground.
And then we 100% blow the shit out of this place out of spite.
So is that a perception?
That is a perception searching, and if Rix and Miles can roll separately, or one can help the other, giving the other one a +1.
I'm awful, so do you want help?
Sure.
I help you.
All right.
So it's just a +1?
Just a +1.
Perfect. At some point, I'll be okay with adding together the sum of 3d6s and doing basic mathematics, but today's
But not this day.
16.
Okay. So what you discover, some very interesting things. But I just have to quickly flip back. Oops. Poseidon, perch, pollock, and popcorn shrimp.
Our fish.
Okay. So, what you find immediately in sort of the common areas of the rest of the hold are charts, telescope images, and various sort of like evidence of investigation around the three suns and the moons, particularly of the other two planets in the same sort of plane as Augia and Pangea. You notice particular details about the moon of Cerberus 3C. And you find mention of Captain Dundar Gazzini and the Churchill Daisy.
We knew about that connection, though, right?
Yes, you did have some details about how the Churchill Daisy was working with Lee Lester on some sort of project. Apparently.
Have we... Yeah. I was going to say, have we been to Cerberus 3C?
That is the one where you found Dundar Gazzini.
That's the scary nightmares?
Yeah, that's where he got mutated by activated protomolecule.
Oh,
or builder tech.
Possibly happened to Lee Lester. Who could have possibly known?
And you said you got a 19, right?
No, I did not.
17?
16.
16.
I would love to have said 19.
What was your drama die? 5. You find... No, I'm going to phrase this as a question. Do you search the burning building?
Yes. It's
you
where he
find
came from. It's specifically what I look for.
A damaged hard drive where something has crashed down onto it, and then like a beam has fallen down and then burned along it, and you've got a hard drive that is damaged, possibly with some recoverable information.
We gotta go to the Geek Squad.
I know who's gonna be looking at this.
I'm here.
The resident saves our asses all the time.
We've always got the Geek Squad.
And so
great.
We basically end on a moment of Miles pulling this smoking hard drive out of it and like holding it up in the light of the headlights from the Turbo Razor, and that is where we end for tonight.
I got you, you fried egg.
All right, so last 1 minute to enter the giveaway. We do have one entry in the giveaway. Good job, fantastic. Going through the various things that we say at the end of the podcast. If you're watching this later on YouTube, thanks for coming out and checking out our episode. Maybe sometime you can come to our live show, second Mondays at 8 p.m. Mountain Time on twitch.tv/Massive Damage Adventures. Roll20 is super cool, and we are ambassadors in that we love to play on their virtual tabletop, and we get cool like inside information and so on. Check them out at roll20.net for free membership. And pay to get cooler things if you want. What else is going on? We played Everyday Heroes by Evil Genius Games last week. The VOD for that is on YouTube, which is youtube.com/@SkyhammerPress. A little one shot, just having a little bit of fun with that system. And also, I will be on Thursday on the Green Ronin Pub, Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook this Thursday at 2 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Mountain, just hanging out. I have no idea what's going on. It's going to be fun. All right, let's close the giveaway. I wonder who it could be. Congratulations, Danomite. Danomite. Let's get the details of the win. Where's my table? Okay. I am now rolling to see what you get out of the gift box. You get the Tome of Heroes. It could even be a boat. Tome of Heroes, made by Kobold Press, with 70 new subclasses and 10 new species, all already preloaded into your Roll20 games whenever you want. that's yours. And then you also get a copy of Trades of the Expanse Bounty Hunter and one of these fancy D6s. Congratulations. Thank you for coming by to the game tonight. I will get in touch with you. I mean, that's the lead singer of your band. So Tyler will get in touch with you. We'll make it work. And yeah, everybody check out the music video for Light Drawn In. What do you say? I'll put the chat in the YouTube. Until then, that's
what
it.
Do you say?
In hell.
Ooh, there's the button.
We're back.
Everybody, we're back. Just for a second, for me to say, everybody levels up to 6.
Hey!